I will show you the presentation, and if you have any questions, then you will be able to ask them after we finish it. 1 second, I will share with you my screen. Yeah. That's it. Can you see the presentation? Guys?
Hello?
You can see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Once again, hello everyone. My name is Maria, and I've been inside this project for 4 months already, and I've seen a lot of things during this time. Sorry, maybe you can switch off your microphones so that nothing bothers me. Mikhail, can you switch off the mics?
Что?
Нужно микрофон выключить, чтобы не мешало тут, Саша.
Ага, сейчас.
Super. So I think now we can continue. Thank you so much. Yeah, as I already said, I've been here in the project for 4 months, and I've seen a lot of things this time. So I saw the calls to the employers. I worked with the candidates. I took the interviews, reviewed documents. I saw all the visa issues, rejections, and also, of course, the successful cases of departure. So now I can say that I have kind of experience in this sphere, and I would like to share it with you. And I would really like to keep it, short and honest, so that you receive only the necessary information. Let's start. As far as we know, a lot of people want to move to Europe. This is not a secret for anybody. And that's why I have a question for you. I want those of you who want to go to Europe for work, raise your hands. So how many of such people do you have here? So there is this button, like the raise your hand button, this one. And so would you like to go to Europe? I assume that you do because you are here. And but there are kind of couple of problems when it comes to actually moving there, because of course just wanting is not enough, and we all know that plenty of vacancies exist, and the job market is kind of empty, I would say, nowadays in Europe. But this is actually not the main problem, because the real problem is that your employer, your future employer, does not know you properly. We can say that we all know ourselves, and this is clear for us, but the employers, they do not know us. And for them, a candidate is just a kind of random person from the internet, without the face and without the history. So they have no idea about whether you're going to actually come for the work, whether you will work, and or whether you just come for a week and disappear later. That's why a lot of people never got the reply from the European employers, just because they do not want to risk their time or their money, because this is, of course, everything is really expensive and consuming. So that's why they are just deciding not to hire people from abroad, and this is a real problem for those who want to move to Europe. But this is not the main and the one issue. There are a lot of others. The second one is visa. I think you all are familiar with those cases when a person applies to working visa, they have an invitation from an employer, but the application is rejected, and the person does not know why the application is rejected. And like many of those people think that, oh, so everything will be fine and great, and I will receive visa without any problems. But if we're going to practice, it's not that easy as it may seem first because the counselor also needs to understand uh, why you come in, so where will you work, and if there are some inconsistencies in this information, the visa is rejected. So this is a really common story because the counselor gets lost in a large number of papers. That's why it's difficult for him to just figure out whether your intention is real or you just wasting their time. That's why people receive visa rejects. And the last mistake, and a really crucial one, is buying invitations. So I think you're also familiar with this problem, that people buy documents from shady companies, and it turns out that the company is empty, so it has no real activity. And that's why the council also sees that the invitation is not valid, the company does not exist in practice, and that's why visa is also rejected. So you waste your money and you receive no result from this. And the question here is not where are you going to buy this piece of paper, in which or not, but it is really important to become a real candidate, not just someone without the profile and the face for the employer. So you have to become visible for the employer, so that they understand that you will actually come and you will really work, and this makes you a real candidate that the employer would like to consider and hire, of course for free, because if we turn to legislation, we can see that employers are obliged to issue all those invitations without any charge from you. So yeah, that's it. So, and now I would like to present you the right way of doing this. First of all, you have to gather your documents, of course. Then you have to go through check, an interview, and as a result, receive a clear and visible candidate profile, which serves you communicating with employer and also with receiving visa and communicating with the council. So after this, the employer no longer sees a random person, and they see someone that they can actually hire. Of course, it isn't magic. It is not like easy and simple, but it's about order, verification, and trust that we are building here. So if there is a suitable vacancy, the employer reaches us out directly, and he sees that your documents are in order, they are checked, verified, and you are ready to receive visa and you are ready to come and work. So if they see this whole profile, they allow you to come. They make you an invitation. Once again, I would say that it should be a free invitation, free of charge, and you can go and start a new life in Europe. Um, so yeah, mostly that's it. You should remember that working in Europe is still work. Like it's demanding, and people get tired there too. And the work isn't that easy as it may seem. So you need practice, you need discipline and character, so that you can earn, grow, uh, and live in a new country. So for those of you who would like to start working and living in Europe, you should start with the Green Corridor certificate, which confirms your visa readiness, and you should just write to us so that we can explain you how the certificates and the system works in like in a more detailed way. So that's it from my side. Thank you. And now I'm ready to answer any questions from you if you have any of them. So if you want to ask a question, just raise your hand and please. Yeah. Okay, I don't see your names here, so you can start. You can start asking. You just have to switch on your mic. Михаил, вы разрешили всем включить микрофоны?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am. First of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. This is a Gurtek Singh calling from India, Punjab, Ludhiana. Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. So you're from India, right?
Yeah, I'm from India. Ma'am, I have a more than 9 years experience as a CE driver in Doha, Qatar.
Okay.
At present, I'm in my home country in India. I left my job in 2024, October 2024.
Okay. So you would like
And
to go to Europe to
yeah,
work?
I want to
Continue?
I want to move Europe as a truck driver, same as my profession.
Okay, so it's absolutely possible. You have to just contact us, and we will instruct you about the further steps. So the documents that you need to collect, and the interview, this short interview that you have to pass, and then you can receive the certificate.
Yeah, okay, sure, why not? May I know what is the suitable time to talk with you and your representative?
Sorry, can you repeat once again because the connection is not really good.
Yeah, my question is, may I know what is the suitable time to contact with you or your representative for the documentation?
So when you can contact us?
Yeah,
You can do it anytime, like once we are over with this. Sorry. Once you're over um, with this conference, you can just write to us and we'll discuss this.
understood. No problem. Tomorrow morning around maybe yeah, tomorrow after in lunchtime afternoon.
I think
So
it's possible, but I'm not the only person that decides about this.
yeah, you know, I can
You can
understand.
just
I'm
write
just
us and we'll figure out the time.
yeah, no problem. I just drop the message. Whoever is there, that one is contact with me, and we will coordinate.
Yeah, sure. So just drop a message so that we remember about you, and it will be possible
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
establish the time.
May I know what is the procedure of the certificate that you mentioned? Green, I think I forget the name.
Yeah, the green corridor. What's once again the question?
No, no. What is the procedure of the certificate? I forget the name. Green, like that.
Yeah, the certificate is named the green corridor.
Yeah, green corridor. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you need me to tell you more about the certificate, or?
Yeah, yeah. Tell me more about.
Okay. Okay, so if I am to keep this kind of briefly, the main idea of the certificate is to make your profile clear. So the certificate combines several sections about you, about your
Okay.
experience, about your
My
level of.
qualification, my skills.
Yeah, sure. All this information is combined in one, A4 format.
Yeah, A4 format. Yes, yes.
Yes,
Understand.
yes, in one document, so that it's easier just for the employer and the consul to understand, like to see the whole picture about you and to
Ex-
make a decision.
Understood. 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 Yeah.
So that's
Now I
it.
can understand each and everything.
Okay, I'm happy. So thank you for your question.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am, for the briefly answering. Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. Bye bye.
Okay, do we have more questions?
No, ma'am. So far, now.
Okay. What about the others? Is everything clear? Okay, then I think